Hey Wolves, and welcome back to the third episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, let's start looting people. I might get overburdened if I do, and it takes a long time to walk anywhere. You might see some jump cuts. But I know how hard it can be to get money in this game. So, even though this might seem weird, there's a little bit of money around the place and some other good stuff. Or at least there should be, if I can find it. Let's get a plant. So there's a lot of different things you can go up in. I think that's more or less everything here. Somebody killed a horse. Scalers that way. Okay. Maybe this just here. Vicious actually found a secret that I didn't know existed. Oh, that way. Before deciding that I wanted to buy this game, I did take a little look at other people's playthroughs of the beginning, and I've played a little. But I did not know that the chest I will show you in a bit existed. Where is the road? There should be a road, and if you follow the road, there's a chance that you will meet some robbers. Oh, the road is out there. Let's see with me.
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Inventory. Not that. That. So it didn't automatically switch to the next one.
You're going to cry now? Eat.
On. Agility. Steal that one. And take everything. And then let's start by going in here. Go to armor. So that one has 1, and the one we have on has 3. But this one is actually better. That one has 3, and we don't have anything on that. Nice. So not much better, but a little. And we are overburdened. So that is what happens. If you get overburdened, you walk slower. I can already inform you that the more overburdened you are, the more the slower you walk. Okay, so there is...
Hey!
What? Well, he ran off. That was weird. I was so sure he was going to attack us. So... Well, he ran all the way up to that road.
Why
But
would
I cannot
anyone
see
do
him.
this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Lived in the wrong city. And carrying mushrooms, apparently. Well, I don't know why he ran off. It does not look like he's coming back. So we're still outside the part of the... I don't know. Oh, it's because I have my weapon. So that was apparently the problem. Funny that it didn't tell me before. But this is a part of the city we actually have never been to before. Because it was locked. So we only was up in the walled part of the city. And all of this food is actually weighing me down quite a lot. But when we are done with this mission...
What's that? What are you doing there? Well now, if what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Yeah, let's try it. So I technically haven't learned. Come on, kill him. I know that. I could have switched to the bow and shot him. But I didn't really see a point in it. But that's the reason I normally use the bow. A sword fight can be okay, but yeah. I just feel like they run away all the time. So, but that gatehouse up there is what I've actually never gotten in here. I'm pretty sure you go back and have a quest in here at some point. There's no real reason to build it if there's nothing in there. At least that's my opinion. I would love if the town got rebuilt at some point. Maybe in a DLC or something like that. So you can return home. That has to be the optimal goal. Getting back home. Alright, I will just see if there's any bandits here. In case you're going this way through the entire thing. Nope. Well, we're walking pretty slow. I will be back next time something happens. Okay, we are almost at the entry, and there is another bandit thingy. We could of course always try to see if we can get around him. Do some stealth kills. I'm still, as you can see, overburdened. The new one with the pig face down there is because I tried to eat some of the food and sadly ate a little too much. Which actually was what I tried to avoid.
What's going on there?
How did you hear me?
Who's there? What are you doing there? What's going on there?
Who's there?
Hey, who's there? What's going on there?
I just want to stealth kill you. Don't mind me. So I tried with the sword, he ran away. The bow, we killed him. If I cannot stealth this one, we might actually just use the bow. But I definitely want my stealth to go up. Quite a lot, actually. Stealth is kind of good.
Answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Get you over here.
Not the main level. Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to enjoy this.
Not as much as me, apparently. Loot him. Inventory. Armor. One, and the shoes we have on is one. Okay. That is instead of that, ours is better. 9 and oh, that's that area. We have one that gives 3 and this one gives 9. Use that. I think that was that. We are still extremely overburdened. But we're kinda close to the end of this part. And the only thing you guys have missed is a lot of walking. There's not really been much to loot. And most of these peasants actually only have food on them. So it's not a lot of new gear or stuff like that. That is weighing me down is actually food. Only reason I want it is to sell it. Because this way of getting new gear is kinda what to say. Well, we have main weapon and we have strength. So I want, what do I want? You grew up worse bet, better for me. Increase sight and chance of invading I actually think I will take this one. If you want me to read all of the different things in the future, just let me know. Mule is at level 4. And what level do we have now? We have level 3. I'm not sure you get a point at level 4, so I will wait. So we can get mule so we can carry more. So we are now into the city. Where we did all the first the first quest, the quest from our father.
Bailiff. You didn't run lightly.
Okay. Around him. So this one over here actually has a sword called shard. Okay. Somewhere here. There is actually more than just one little bonus thing you can do when you play this game in the beginning. And it will all make sense in a little second. Let's loot this one. So if you go up here, from the road you can see that little piece of red, that is where the yellow dot is now. That's where we have to go. Don't worry, it will make sense. Like why I'm running around so overburdened. When we come to the city you see the prices of different things. It kind of makes sense. So let's take that. And then I've actually never checked if there's anything else in this one. Oh. Nothing of interest. Well, now I took that. Next time we come here, there's no reason for me to try and get it. Because I already got it. So, but not much else will happen in this town before I get up to where my parents were. And there's one more body that I will suggest that you loot. And that is Bianca. And I cannot remember exactly where she is. I believe it's her there, but I'm not 100% sure.
Run away. Didn't abandon like me.
But of course it's not a ton of money we'll get out of this. But it should give us enough to repair some of our stuff. From the beginning. Because some of it is not that well kept. As an example, all the gear we took from the bandits. That's pretty in pretty bad shape. Yeah, Bianca. So you have Bianca's ring. And if we press E, also you apparently steal from her. So, let's take it. And the savory snap.
And then I'll come back for you.
Not that. Oh. E. Bianca's ring, and if it gave you any bonuses you would see it down here. So blue numbers is better. So an example, better long distance arrow. I only have one of them, but I would go up. Sadly we cannot use Bianca's ring for anything, but it's a ring. I don't know if I should keep it or if I should sell it. Had hoped to get some help with that in the comment section. And I know this video is kind of a little boring, but after this we will be done with all of this and be able to continue with the main story. There. Now we find our parents.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
So, apparently my mom had a pretzel on her. And my father had 1 coin and a pretzel on him. So I have to find this shovel. I could loot all of these for more food, but I actually think we have enough on us. So now I just have to walk down here and get this shovel. And now you can hear a dog barking. I believe that's how it's called in English. So you can hear a dog and somebody talking. And if you're really good at unarmed combat, you can get some extra unarmed combat points by completing this part in unarmed. Remember, every time you do stuff in this game you get experience. But I'm not that good at unarmed. So I will do it another way, and this other way is kind of... Yeah, I actually have heard people say that it's kind of cheating, but it's not really. It's just a scare tactic.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Smishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that mutt the butcher's? No. Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah. What do you think? He's protecting his
poor
master.
creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
I want to bury my
Came
parents.
to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
I like him
How did
this
you
and
manage
this.
to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
I'll stick it up your ass.
Fine. I'll take the spade, and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then.
And then you take the weapon, and he ran away. You just told him you don't know how to fight. So, but that's the reason for looting that corpse. Then you don't have to kill the dog to get to that body. Yeah, nothing more will happen. I have played this part before by myself. Nothing more will happen, so I will go up to my parents' house. It will take some time in this tempo, so no reason for all of you to see that. Well, I finally got to the house, and yeah, there's that tree he found to be buried underneath. But yeah, I guess you can find this at any point in the game, more or less. Except the beginning part, because you don't have lockpicks. But if you go in here, so this chest that was locked before, and yeah, this might be annoying. But if we go here, there, and then we begin to open this. Wow, that never happened to me before. I don't hope I destroy all my lockpicks. Oh, there. Ooh, new level and stuff. Open. So there's 7.3 crushing. That's not the important thing. Henry's better die. Playing a playing die that Henry secretly made to bring him luck in love, which is why he'd rather not use it to gamble with. And Hercules and his diet. A skill book on strength. So we cannot read yet, but that's okay. Well, if I go to inventory, then begin to, let's just say, move everything. Because otherwise it's hard to get out of there. Now I can jump, so if I jump on top of these, I believe it was I did that last time. Maybe not. There's a place where you should be able to open and take everything. Now we're overburdened again, but at least we're not stuck. What's that? Oh, it was empty. For some reason it showed that there was stuff in it. There shouldn't be, but that's okay. Well, then you go around the house here to find that special place your father wants to be buried.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
Yeah. I believe it's over here somewhere. Start digging. Which then starts a video sequence.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have armor on.
How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
That
We're to
fuck
rob you of
looks
everything
heavy.
you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's gonna be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down!
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
No more fooling around.
Yeah. I thought that would happen.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me.
I really love
This
that
is
song.
nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, For the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. Well, I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
See all the nice armor, and I'm not even awake to loot it all. Bam. But when I got to this point in my own playthrough, I realized that this was the end of the intro, so actually this stream should have been 2 hours longer. I don't care what anybody is saying. It's such a beautiful game. Well, everybody, that was the quest, Homecoming. Then you get to this point where you run around and you can then kill these humans. You should be able to at least. You have to find the right place. So this is in Skellig, I think it's called. You discovered fast travel point. So that was just another nightmare of
Do you need some
fever
help?
thingy.
Henry! There's work to be done.
You discovered Miller.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you find me?
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
I'm apparently tired.
I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Chris started the good thief. Okay.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
So everybody, I will end this episode here, and we are mostly done with all the talking parts that there always is in the beginning of a game like this. So from now on, it's getting more and more action into the episodes. I will try to make do some side missions. Sorry, I will try to do some side missions and stuff like that to keep something happening in every video. Some of these quests can take a long time, so doing a little side quest in between or stuff like that will help keep it going. So I'm thinking about making another live stream of this game. So tell me what you think about that, and I will see all of you tomorrow.